Listen, please don't go yet. I'll keep it short and sweet because we have some amazing coffee and we have amazing cakes just about to be served to you. Okay, so very quickly, welcome to the British Museum, a museum that Benugo are incredibly proud to be associated with. It's a museum that has 6 million visitors a year. And in fact, it's the most visited museum in the UK, only second in the world to the Louvre in Paris. But we've got better food. Believe me, we've got better food than they have. So Benugo actually run all of the catering within the British Museum. So the hospitality and the food that you guys are going to eat over the next couple of days, and all of the public space catering, so the bars and the restaurants. And we're very proud to be opening a restaurant on the top floor of the museum, which actually opens in about 2 weeks' time, which is, I don't know if any of you went to the old one, but we've stripped it out, we've made it softer, much more convivial and much more fun to be part of. A museum's now about fun and entertainment. They're still about education, but they're a good day out for everybody to enjoy. So for those of you who do not know anything about Benugo, some of you might have heard of our high street stores. We have a chain of high street stores in London and in some of the railway stations and airports. In fact, I should mention Benugo is an award-winning chain of high street stores. I've got to plug that. We won 2011 and 2013 Best Coffee Shop Cafe voted in the London Lifestyle Awards, so we're very proud of that. But as well as that, some of you might not know, Benugo does run some concessions within some of the most amazing, prestigious museums and galleries and public spaces this country has. And some of those are the V&A, the Natural History Museum, the Science Museum, the British Museum, obviously, that we're here. We have restaurants and bars. We run the Serpentine Bar and Kitchen in Hyde Park, just the most incredible space. And we also run the Riverfront on the South Bank. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it, and we love doing that. Absolutely fantastic. So I just wanted to touch, the reason why you guys are all in here, I think so anyway, is around the workplace and what Benugo have been able to do within the workplace. A few years back, well, quite a long years back, 10 years back, Benugo was asked to take their high street concept into the workplace. And at the time, it was quite a revolutionary thing to do. So what we did is we took absolutely every bit of the identity of Benugo from the high street, brought it into the workplace, and it's been amazingly successful. And for a number of reasons, I think. First of all, which is a sort of slightly of a buy thing to me, but we're an absolute delight to most finance directors, because suddenly there's a firm here who is renting a space within an office. And this was traditionally a space which costed money to run. So it's a big tick from the finance director. But obviously most important to us is the users. And I think in Benugo, it's very much in the forefront of the way people perceive food in modern day workplaces. And, you know, it's now drifting away from big staff canteens, you know, that serve spaghetti bolognese and chips and spotted dick and custard. All very delicious, but people are not eating that type of food so much at lunchtime. They're into healthier products that make them feel good and work better. And they also want products, and particularly the management want products that keep people in the building as well, and stops people going out to the high street. So that's what Benugo does, and it's also very important to get the environment right. It's again, it should feel like you've walked out of your office and into a high street store, and that's what we try and create. So we try to create spaces which become social hubs, which become meeting places, convivial style ventures, which people can sit over a coffee or a sandwich or a beautiful salad and talk about their work and anything else they want to do. So I suppose it was 12 years ago we started doing that, and today we are so proud to be associated with some of the leading, most dynamic firms this country has to offer, and the world. And some of those firms, we're inside Deutsche Bank, Nomura, UBM, GSK, Verizon, Deloitte, PwC, the list goes on, and we're very, very proud to be associated with those firms. So very quickly, because I know you're all desperate to get out of here, Food is obviously what Benugo does, and service, and you're going to be sampling this food and service today and tomorrow. So I'm just going to focus on two things that I think make Benugo unique, which is our bakery. So just after, in the next minute or so, you're going to be going out and sampling our wonderful cakes. We have our own bakery, and the reason we have our own bakery is that we can be seasonal and we can be local and we can change things as we want. So we can do a rhubarb and custard muffin in the spring when rhubarb is in season, rather than something bought from Chile in the autumn, which is what you normally find. Strawberries and cream muffins in the summer when strawberries are at their best in the UK. So we have our own local bakery, which we only supply ourselves for. And what we're also very proud about is our coffee. So today, the drip coffee is our own blend, Gino Tega Highlands, which is from Nicaragua, with Shane, who runs the whole of Clerkenwell Green, which is our events company, which is doing the catering for today. Shane and I were lucky enough to visit this year and have an amazing experience in the mountains of Nicaragua. And we pay a premium for our coffee, and we make sure that premium goes back into the society where that coffee comes from, and it's painstakingly hard work picking coffee. We had a day of it, and I have to say I would never do it again. But it's a completely humbling experience, and you can never ever look at coffee in the same way as if you've actually been out there and picked it. It's an amazing journey a coffee bean gets from there too. But we have this amazing filter. It's a slightly sweeter, beautiful soft blend. It's 100% Arabica, and it's our blend. Which we are very pleased to be serving you today. And our loose leaf teas, of course, for anyone who's a tea drinker here and not coffee, we do not use tea bags, we use loose leaf tea. And I won't go into the chemistry and the science around that, but it's a much better tea. I don't have a book, but I have amazing food, and go and enjoy it. Thank you very much.